What's up, entrepreneurs? Today I'm going to talk about a tax-free country that can benefit 7 and 8 figure traders, dropshippers, and digital entrepreneurs in general. I have lived in this country for 16 years and I know a lot about it. I'm going to share very important information with you. Don't go anywhere. You still here, I promise you won't be disappointed. I'm Hussam Afifi, the founder of Nomad Entrepreneur Business Consulting, a country that I considered for a long time a second home. I am going to talk about Kuwait. Kuwait is a very small country, very rich country. It has 4.5 million population. 70% of them are expats. I personally lived in Kuwait for 16 years. When I was with my family, and a lot of my family, a lot of my relatives are still in Kuwait. They are doing different businesses in restaurants, trading, food industry, etc. I have spent some of my childhood time in Kuwait. I have a lot of friends there, Kuwaiti citizens and expats. In this video, I'm going to tell you pros and cons of living in Kuwait, according to my experience, according to my relatives and my friends' experience who are still there. The first good thing about Kuwait is that it has an easy access for Western citizens. It has a visa on arrival and e-visa system for most of the Western countries, for USA citizens, for European Union citizens, and some other citizens. The citizens of Georgia are one of them. You can get an easy visa on arrival for 3 months, or you can apply for e-visa system online. So the citizens of 54 countries can travel to Kuwait easily. The second good thing is that no tax at all. No tax required. No income tax, no VAT, no corporate, no personal, no profit, nothing. No tax. No tax. So it's a great opportunity for digital entrepreneur, but there are some of the cons. I'm going to mention it after a couple of minutes. The third one, criminality level is low. It is safe to live there and police are everywhere. And definitely stable economy. This country is one of the richest in the world. One of the national Kuwaiti currency, which is called dinar, equals approximately $3.2. It's a very rich country, a lot of oil, and in a very important location. Unemployment rate is 2%, which is very low. The cons of living in Kuwait. If you are an entrepreneur who wants to start a company or a business in Kuwait, you will be required to find a Kuwaiti citizens or a company, Kuwaiti company, to be your partner. You cannot own 100% of the shares of the company. So this is a bad thing. But there is a solution for this. A lot of companies in Kuwait now offer their services, making this process easy and writing agreements between the two parties that will best serve your interest. The second bad thing is the weather.
In Kuwait, the air temperature in some places has reached 62 degrees Celsius in open areas where there is no shadow. Users on social media share videos of burning trees and bushes and also note that because of the heat.
If you are in Kuwait, it's very hot. It's very hot. It's always hot. It is never cold. I live there. Every time I can remember what happened to me when I was young, living there in that hot weather, always living under the air condition in car, air condition in home, air condition in office, air condition in school, air condition everywhere. So you can imagine how hot it is. The weather is very bad. So I agree. This is a very bad thing. Third bad thing is to start a company in Kuwait, you should be a resident. So first you should become a resident in Kuwait, and then you should find a Kuwaiti citizen or a Kuwaiti company to be your partner, because you are, as a foreigner, not allowed to own the 100% of the shareholders of the company. So first you need to be a resident. And to be a residence permit holder, it's not a problem, it's not a big deal, but it's kinda cost you some money. Or another option is to get a job there. When you can get your work residence permit, you can start your own business. It's not a problem. But definitely it's a bad thing. It's not easy, it's not simple to get this residence permit in Kuwait. You should get a job, or you should go to some company and offer them to do something, and in return they will give you just a fake job identity. And for sure this is not legal. It's a big problem now in Kuwait, and the government is chasing every company for this fake identity employee. The other bad thing is, if you are a resident of Kuwait, you cannot live outside the country more than 6 months. If you exceeded the 6 months period outside of Kuwait, your residence permit will be terminated. And the last one, high cost of living. Kuwait has a very high cost of living. If you want to have a normal lifestyle in Kuwait, you will need at least 300 dinar Kuwaiti, which is approximately $1,000. Comparing to where am I now, in this beautiful country of Georgia, it is very much. It's too much. You can live a very good life here in Georgia with only half of this number. To sum up, if you are a 7 or 8 figure entrepreneur, you might try to explore this country. If you need a hand, if you want my help, you can contact me through our website, nomadentrepreneur.io. I will provide you with some contacts there. They will help you to achieve your goal there. So if you are paying 40% tax, 30% tax of your income, you might consider this option and spend some money. In return, you will keep the 100% of your income. That's it for today. I hope it was useful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell that when I release any new videos, you get notified. Thank you for watching, and if you want to know more about a different country, about a beautiful country to live in and to invest in, you might need to watch this video from here. Or if you want to know more about my experience living in this beautiful country, the country of Georgia, you should watch this video from here. Thank you for watching, and see you in a new video soon.